For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. Also, I've got a new merchandise store, hats, hoodies and new tee designs, all available right now on the link in the description. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 20 of Season 3 here at Everton Football Club. We start with a game against our biggest rivals. It's Liverpool Football Club that we take on in the FA Cup 4th round. Obviously, progression through would help us continue to look for some form of treble or maybe even a quadruple this season. Thanks to the performance in the last episode, in fact, not thanks to the performance in the last episode, but thanks to the performance in the first leg against Derby County. Despite our 1-0 defeat in the second leg, we're through to the Football League Cup final. We're still in the FA Cup. We'll find out whether we're still in the FA Cup still after this game. And we are still in the Europa League. And we're also going well in the Premier League too. We made a new signing yesterday. So if you missed yesterday's episode, make sure you check that video out first so that I don't spoil anything for you. But if you're watching now and continuing on because you already know, then make sure you drop the video a like and subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further videos. We will face Liverpool, then Derby, then Watford in today's episode, unless of course another FA Cup tie gets scheduled between now and this weekend here, but I highly doubt that will be the case. So it should be theoretically Liverpool, Derby, Watford. So we'll see how we get on. We'll jump into the first game now. I'm not sure whether it's home or away actually against Liverpool. It's away, travelling to Anfield for today's first game. It's Nathaniel Klein. I knew he was going to go to Mane. The question was, when was he going to go to Mane? But Sergio Ramos gets in well there. Lucas, however, gets it to Thurs into Angban, who completely does me, and it's 1-0 Liverpool after 13 minutes. Yeah, that's not gone well. That's not gone well at all. Nice ball in there, and Angban just completely spins the goalkeeper. Sergio Rico came out for it, but he can't get there. Angban with a wonderful turn, and we're 1-0 down early on. Mane in the box, turned well. Right then, Liverpool 2, Everton 0 after 15 minutes. The ball over from Sturridge. Mane brought it down well, turned once, turned again, and then buries it across goal into the back of the net. This is a nightmare start. Corner to Liverpool. Coutinho to take, whipped in. Who's underneath that? A mixture of Lemos and Joel Matip, I think. Daniel Sturridge does well to keep the ball away from it. It's a good ball in. Mane draws a very good save out of the keeper. It was very nearly 3-0 inside the first half. Williams has won that back very well, and I'm going to look to play Lukaku in. Now, Nathaniel Klein is just as fast as Romelu Lukaku, if not faster, so I'm going to have to make sure we get rid of it. Give that to Rafinha. De La Feu's there. On the overlap is Pereira. On his debut here, not doing too well so far. That was meant for Lukaku, but Coutinho with a throw. He's given it straight to Krychowiak. He's given it straight to Angban, unfortunately. Pass was meant for James Ward-Prowse, but never mind. Coutinho up against Pereira. Just found Daniel Sturridge. That shot was well blocked. Now, can we quickly get it up looking for my forward players? No, Alberto Moreno cuts that out. Stewart, I'll have that. Lemos does well. Rafinha forward to James Ward-Prowse. Just poke it there in front of Krychowiak. Trying to draw the defenders, but they won't be drawn. Play it over the top then to De La Feu. Nathaniel Klein at left back for the moment. Turn, and I need to find a teammate. I've got Krychowiak there. I just wait to help it on its way to Rafinha, but looks like we're going to be going in at the break 2-0 down unless De La Feu can do something here. Krychowiak in the box, still driving forward. Looked to pull it back, didn't quite work. Lukaku. Oh, Karius stops it dead underneath himself. A goal there would have given me plenty of faith that we could have gotten ourselves back in this in the second half. But as we go in at the break, a very, very good save from Karius stops us from pulling one goal back, and we're 2-0 down. Big ping by Stewart. Please win that, Chetro. He's done well. Lemos was meant to go forward here to Rafinha, and it eventually has done. Find Krychowiak. There's Pereira. Out wide to De La Feu. Lukaku made the run, but you're about 10 yards offside, my man. De La Feu gets around the outside. We'll give that to Pereira. We'll look to turn inside. The right back on his debut. Can he get himself an assist? Lukaku, yes he can. 6 minutes into the second half, we pull one back. We weren't quite able to do so just before the break because Karius made a good save, but Ricardo Pereira gets himself an assist on debut. Good touch and finish from Romelu Lukaku. We're back in this. Ward-Prowse into Williams. Drive inside. I see the run being made by Carrasco. Oh, we found him brilliantly. Oh, no! Carrasco! We could have scored 2 in the space of 5 minutes and brought ourselves back level, but he's pulled it wide of the post. Perhaps put off by the keeper rushing out to him and the defender on his shoulder. We are dominating the opening stages to this second half, but we haven't yet been able to find the second goal to bring us back level. Sturridge over the top. Coutinho knocks that down well. Stewart back to Coutinho. To Sturridge. That's safe. Thank you, Sergio Rico. Bowl it quickly out looking for the man on the left-hand side. Carrasco can poke that inside there towards Krychowiak. I see the run being made in the middle, but we will use Gerard Deulofeu here. Is this the moment to get ourselves the second equaliser? I'm going to try and pull it back, but there's not much room. James Ward-Prowse, though, finds the space for the shot, but can't find the right finish. We are creating stuff in this second half, though. We've been much better. Hopefully, it's only a matter of time before we find that second goal. Hopefully. Krychowiak. There's so much space for Deulofeu again down this right-hand side. They're leaving so much room back here, Liverpool, now. Lukaku, I couldn't pass or shoot in time before the defender got there. That was a great opportunity again to get the second goal. Are we going to have chance after chance and be frustrated in front of goal and end up losing to Liverpool? I very much hope not, but it seems so far that that's the way this second half looks like it's going to go. Try my absolute best to try and get something from this game. At the very least, a replay, but for now, we've got less than 20 minutes to do that. Carrasco. Oh, what sort of pass was that? I was trying to get that to Lukaku. He just kicked it straight at the guy in front of him. Sadio Mane running for the corner, but we will take it off him. There's still 10 minutes to go here. I am in the process of making substitutions as well. Lukaku, look to get this to James Ward-Prowse. Does get the turn in. Do we look for Lukaku again? I'm going to look for Deulofeu. Squeezed him in. Gerard Deulofeu. Drill it across the box. Oh, Lukaku goes over the man. I had no other option but to square it across. It was too tight an angle to shoot. And oh, God, Gylfi's outdone Krychowiak, but Krychowiak's done him again. And Gylfi's done him again. Making to slot in Sturridge, but that's over here. There's not long left, but we're still pushing for that equaliser. Good tackle by Pereira. Deulofeu does well to hold off the defender. Here's Carrasco. Really not much time left now. Lukaku turns. It's now or never. It's now or never. It's now or never. Oh, God, I don't know who got a block on that, Matip or the goalkeeper, but that was the final kick of the game. I thought as he drove around the outside and went to squeeze it into the far bottom corner, he would have equalised. We are out of the FA Cup at the hands of our arch rivals Liverpool, thanks to a 2-1 scoreline. They dominated the first half, we dominated the second, but it wasn't enough. If we'd just been able to score either that last chance there or the last chance in the first half too, then we would have gotten at least an equaliser and taken it to a replay. But we are out of the FA Cup. God, it's devastating. Right, back to the Premier League and we'll try and keep ourselves top of the table there. Ward-Prowse gets the tackle in. Peñaranda will look to return it to him. And I've got options on the far side, one of which is Iñaki Williams. That was a bit of a looping ball, but we've gotten it to him. We'll pull it inside. McCarthy with the turn, back to Iñaki Williams, and the shot blocked. McCarthy out wide and picked off by Nick Blackman. Starting the same side that played against Derby in yesterday's episode, other than James Ward-Prowse at cam ahead of Mitchell. And the reason for that being, I forgot to take James Ward-Prowse out and put Mitchell in. So that's the only change to the side that lost 1-0 to Derby in yesterday's episode. But it is a completely different starting 11 to the one that we played against Liverpool. Other than, again, James Ward-Prowse, who I forgot to take out. So hopefully we can have a better performance here than we did against Derby yesterday. And fingers crossed we can come away with a positive result. We've started on the front foot. I just unfortunately wasn't quite able to get the shot where I wanted to a moment ago. Peñaranda could return this to Iñaki Williams maybe, and that's what we'll try and do. And he's in the box, and it's a great tackle from the defender that lets the ball trickle to the goalkeeper that stops us taking a 1-0 lead after 10 minutes. It's Hansen inside to Vidra. He's got options. I'm trying not to let him use any of them. Nice tackle by McCarthy. Idrissa questionably fouls Olsen there. Well, the first one was more of a foul, but the referee decided to give the second. Please don't score this free kick, Vidra. Or Hansen, either of you. Are they going to lay it off? No, he is going to shoot. I jumped too early. Oh, and it took a deflection off the wall, and it went wide for a corner. That was awkward. Had the goalkeeper scrambling. George Storm with the ball in, but Alban Lafont does well to come and claim. We'll stay at 0-0 after 23 minutes. Blackman with the run down the right. Stands it inside to Hansen. This is good football. So as Christie gets caught there, I was nervous that they were going to give a foul. Thankfully, Kamara cannot shoot to save his life, and that was well wide. Half an hour played, chances at both ends, but no goals as of yet. Oh, thought I'd won the ball off him there and was about to go for a counter-attack. In actual fact, they might be in at the other end. Vidra, nice tackle by Socrates. Now we'll go for the counter-attack. James Ward-Prowse across here to Idrissa. And Peñaranda is making that move, and we've played him into that gap. Now Bodji's closing me down. Should have the pace to get away. I see the ball on. There's Iñaki Williams into the box. Shoot across goal. Great save. Oh, and it bounces off McCarthy and we'll go for a goal kick. We've not had the luck in front of goal so far in this one. Hopefully, sooner rather than later, we can take the lead. Corner to come in. Robinson on it. Decent delivery. Keeper's come. Oh, cracks back down off the bar. Socrates. Oh, and he squeezed it home. I don't entirely know how that goal came about. The keeper came and I thought he was going to punch it clear. Someone won a header in the middle. It may have been Iñaki Williams. Not sure who it was actually. Comes back down off the bar. Socrates gets it under control. Chests it past one defender. Drills it hard and low and through the legs of a couple more defenders and squeezes it into the back of the net. We have ourselves a 1-0 lead. Couldn't figure out which way he was going to go there. Idris does well. I was nervous. I was really nervous there that they were going to get a penalty, but I couldn't get it away with Robinson. Christie into Hansen to Vidra. Good turn. He didn't actually turn and go anywhere. Good block by Alfie Hill. Counter-attack question mark. Poke that there to Kieran Dowell. That's a little bit extra stamina. And work the space for Idrissa. Poke it back there. Could help it on its way. And Peñaranda can't squeeze it home, but does so at the second attempt. But he was offside. It's not going to be 2-0, despite the lovely move. He was the wrong side of the line. Final whistle goes. It's a slim margin of victory, but 3 points are coming our way. We lost to them yesterday by 1-0 when we were the home side, and the home side have lost by 1-0 again. Thankfully, this time we were away from home, so we got all 3 points. Manchester City win by 3-0 against Middlesbrough, and West Ham hold Chelsea to a draw. Now, I can't remember who it was that was right behind us in the league. I think it was Arsenal. I'm not too sure. We'll have a quick look when we get back. We've got Watford next in the third and final game of the episode. It is Manchester City that were behind us, not Arsenal. Arsenal are down in 5th, though they do have a game in hand and can close to within 8 points of us. We have a 4-point lead at the top over City, and that will stay at least 4 points because even if Manchester United win their game in hand, they'll only go on to 46. Man United's goal difference is vastly superior to anyone else's. They have been smacking in the goals so far this season, but we have ourselves a decent lead with 15 games in the Premier League to go, at least for us. 16 for a number of other sides, but all we can do is win whenever we play, and we've been doing that quite well so far this season. Up next, the third and final game of the episode, Watford. Quickly into Jovetic, who's got some space here. Troy Deeney turns, it's a lovely block, and the shot comes in and it's well wide. It's snowing here at Vicarage Road, and it's going to be a difficult game. We played Watford recently in the FA Cup to get through to the round to play Liverpool. It's a great tackle by Sergio Ramos there, and thankfully the follow-up shot was pretty awful. Don't know how this game's going to go, to be honest. I'm not always that good in the snow, so we'll have to just play it by ear and hope that we can come away with a decent performance and result to boot. Carrasco quickly out to Willems as Carrasco got closed down and crunched, and he stayed down, and he is going to have to come off. Now that's not a good start here because we're already missing Andre Schürrle. He's not going to be back for another 5 or 6 weeks. Going to bring on Mitchell instead. Right then. That's a particularly disappointing injury. I hope that he's not going to be out for too long, but that looked like a rather awkward twisted knee. Yeah. We're not having any luck with injuries in this save, are we? Poke that there to Mitchell. Just a little bit of footwork, but didn't really do much, unfortunately. Lukaku, though, can pick up this loose ball. Look to squeeze that to James Ward-Prowse and hit it early. Again, he puts it over the top of the bar. I'm not putting much power on these whenever they come in. Just like a bar and a half, but just doesn't get his technique right, James Ward-Prowse, unfortunately. I'm going to have to change up how I'm taking these shots. Caught there, but nothing given. Willems down the line to Mitchell. Driving inside. Just poke that there, looking for Lukaku. It's a great ball. And the finish really should have been a lot better from Romelu Lukaku. Oh, he's 89 rated now, Romelu Lukaku. It's a lovely ball through, and I really expected him to find that bottom corner. Good 1.5 wide, though. Delafeu with a throw to Pereira. Krochowiak quickly to Rafinha. James Ward-Prowse is there. That's Willems that the ball's gone to, though. Here's Mitchell. I'll look to pull it back to Willems. The left back can shoot. Good save. Fair dues. Good save. Delafeu with the corner. Floated in. Mitchell's underneath it. Doucouré's underneath it. Delafeu there again. See the man at the back post. We'll dig it out looking for Ramos. It's going to drop to Ward-Prowse twice. And cleared away by the defender. Dominating this game. No goals yet, though. Ramos with the throw. Delafeu. Krochowiak. There's Mitchell. Good footwork to Lukaku. Out of his feet. And wide of the goal. Lukaku. Work it out wide right with Krochowiak. Ricardo will look for Rafinha. Spin. I didn't spin. He back-heeled, but Lukaku's in here. Romelu Lukaku. Every shot I have at the minute is getting well blocked by defenders, unfortunately. Troy Deeney quickly to Jovetic. I don't know where I was going with Sergio Ramos there, but thankfully we've been able to slow him down. Here's Etienne Capoue. Been in good goal-scoring form in real life for Watford this year. Jovetic into Vukcevic through the gap, but Lemos cuts it out brilliantly. And there's the half-time whistle. 0-0. Vukcevic into Isaac's Success. Nice tackle by Krochowiak. Ramos gets it away. Ward-Prowse going to go to Delafeu here. And Lukaku just stood there. If he'd have made a run down the channel, I could have found him. Try and turn inside with Delafeu, which we've done well. But running out of space. Get it to Lukaku now. He's brilliantly turned the defender and doesn't have the strength to hold off the Austrian Sebastian Prödl. Would have been a good opportunity there on his left foot to try and fire us 1-0 in front. But unfortunately, with 18 minutes to go, now 17 minutes to go, we stay goalless. Jovetic holding off Rafinha. Tried his best to tackle in there, but just couldn't get the ball away. Here's Sabitzer. Turning in the box. Oh, it's a good ball in. That's a great goal. 1-0 Watford with barely any time left in the game. Sabitzer's good feet to twist and turn away from the defender and then just stood it up to the on-rushing midfielder. Just arrived and headed it into the back of the net. A very similar goal to the way that Derby scored against us yesterday. Unfortunately, there isn't much time at all to try and get ourselves an equaliser. I think that might be 3 points for Watford. McCarthy, Ward-Prowse gets it to Lukaku. Ward-Prowse has gone again. He's in the box here. James Ward-Prowse. What a save. What an unbelievable save from Georgian. How has he plucked that out of the air? Up goes everybody. Lukaku's up. The ball's dropping free. Mitchell brings it down. Gets caught. Penalty. Penalty Everton with no time left in the game whatsoever. Oh, the chance to equalise. Mitchell just got there first. And he gets caught and goes down. It's a spot kick. Romelu Lukaku will run up to take it. And misses. No. What was it I said at the last highlight? Looks like it's going to be 3 points for Watford. Final whistle goes. We lose. Oh, why does that always happen to me? I thought we'd gotten out of the habit of missing penalties. They're only shot on target the entire game. And they get the win. City drew. That's at least one positive to come from that. And Arsenal drew as well. I can't believe I've lost that game. I can't believe I've lost that game. Oh well. Right, so 4 points from the league. And a defeat in the FA Cup. An indifferent episode for us, but our lead at the top of the table is still 3 points, although Manchester United and Spurs still have games in hand, and United could actually close the gap to 1 point should they win that game in hand, although judging by how they've played so far, I'm hoping they'll draw it. But they got a 1-0 win in their previous game, and unfortunately for me, they could just completely demolish our top of the table lead. 14 games to go in the league, and tomorrow we'll be back in European action, I believe. If I go to the calendar with a game against Bayern Munich. Yes, we will. Starting though with Bournemouth. That's all for today though, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. Make sure you hit that notification bell button as well. And I'll see you next time.